Make sure to stay tuned all the way to number 8, where I will reveal my most shocking item that you're gonna be very, 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 very surprised about.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like. Hey, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like.
Hey there, fashion friends. Welcome to today's episode. I'm very happy that you've joined me here today. I always speak to having a list, having an ongoing list to kind of keep you on track. I think it's good to have wish lists or gap lists, I guess. I think it helps keep you on track with being intentional with your shopping, and it helps you to avoid the impulse purchases, because when you have a wish list or a gap list and you feel that impulse coming on to buy something, and you refer back to the list and you think, all right, if I buy this item, it's going to take away from the budget from my wish list. So it usually pulls you back in, pulls you back down to reality, and you can kind of keep it moving. So today's wish list is a little more special because the items on this list, there's something about them that's been featured in the trends lists for fall. If I am going to bring in a trend into my wardrobe, it's going to be something that's still going to work for me years and years later. All right, with that, let's get into this. All right, so first on the wish list is the Vivea Margot Mary Jane flats, in red to be exact. Yes. Why red? Because red is on the trends list for fall. I love red, and I actually look pretty good in red. Like, it's definitely one of my colors. When I wear red, I glow. Red is a very bold color. You really gotta love it to invest in it. But I have been obsessed with red shoes for a really long time. Even before I saw that this was gonna be on the trends list, I have been saying for years that I am not a fan of flats. I wore flats like, a decade ago, and it was okay, but to me, like, they were just too feminine, too dainty. But then when I discovered the Nine West black mesh flats that I've been wearing the sugar out of, yeah, I kind of got back on the flats bandwagon. But I don't want just normal ballet flats. I love the pointed toe ones, but what I love about these ones is they have the flat toe, sort of like an actual legit ballet slipper. So I love that because I think that adds a bit of contemporary edge to them. So I'm kind of in love. Number 2 on the wish list is Blank NYC's all-nighter vest. That kind of cozy texture of the shearling with the shearling pops are definitely on point. I love this for a functionality purpose of it being a vest. I got a vest 2 years ago from Everlane, like a puffer vest, and I didn't even realize how much I loved vests until that day, and it's just been a great relationship ever since. They're just great for their functionality of, one, you can wear it, kind of in the more cooler times, like the early fall, late spring, just with over a sweater. But then as it gets colder and colder, especially in the dead of winter in Minnesota when you're below zero, just for a regular old day, just to have that extra bit of layer is fantastic. This one definitely packs a punch when it comes to style and edge, so I love that it's just gonna elevate any sort of basic look I'm gonna add it to. Also, excellent price point at $98. Number 3 is the great 3-piece suit. So it's the bell trouser, the suit vest, and the slumpy blazer. This is definitely a spendy one. I like that it's a pinstripe, classic, timeless, cannot go wrong. And I love that the pants are like a kick flare. I look great in kick flares, let's just be honest, because I am a rectangular body shape. So when I wear normal trousers, I kind of need some shape in them, whether it's a tapered shape or a flared shape. Suiting, especially 3-piece suiting, is on trend. Good thing is that, suiting is always on trend in one form or the other. It's just good stuff. So if anybody knows anybody that works for the great, put a good word in for this gal. Number 4 is Stella McCartney's Falabella loafers. Let's be honest. This is an unlikely wish that will be granted because this is definitely outside of my budget, but I'm just obsessed. Every season, there's at least 1 or 2 pairs of shoes from Stella McCartney that I become obsessively obsessed with, where it just like keeps me up at night, and I have like pictures up on my wall and I write, no, I'm just kidding, I don't do that. But I just like to have them on my wish list just for gifting purposes. Also one that I'm like, hey, maybe if it goes on like crazy sale. Like I did get a pair of Stella McCartney Eclipse sneakers one time because I was like on top of the sale, and I got it for like a crazy discounted price. So you never know. Likelihood of that happening with most of these, not gonna happen. Anyways, loafers are just pretty timeless. They're pretty classic. They're definitely on trend for fall because they're very like 90s-esque. And what I like about this one specifically is just the edge of it. Just the edge of the material. I love the chain. And as well as that, it is non-leather, which is fantastic because I'm not bringing new leather in anymore. And it's so hard to find good, like edgy, stylish, quality fashion pieces, especially when it comes to shoes and boots. It's unlikely that this one will be checked off the list, but it's on there nonetheless. So number 5 is Blank NYC's Finding Love Moto jacket. So as a lot of you know, I have been looking for a motorcycle jacket for a while that is non-leather. The whole idea is I wanted one that was like the oversized sort of boyfriend look. I've always loved that look. I found this one through Blank NYC. What I'm trying to debate is, do I really need another jacket? That's the thing. So I just know it would be a counterpoint to my blazers. And I love that it would be the counterpoint within outfits to like my more sophisticated pieces, like my shirts and turtlenecks and that sort of thing. So I just think it would unlock so much potential in my wardrobe. So we'll see. Number 6 is Hayley Menzies Sunrise Rodeo Long Cardigan. Hayley Menzies long cardigans have been on my wish list for probably at least 3 years. It's another one that's currently out of my price range, currently out of my budget. It is one that I've reached out many times to try to get gifted to me. If I'm just being honest, this is actually super on trend. The long dramatic length in all sorts, you know, whether it's a shirt, a coat, a dress, a cardigan, that's very much in, is that long maxi length. But I think drama's always trendy, you know? Number 7, Zimmerman Tool Rouged Mini Dress. This is the big surprise. This is the most shocking item that I think people will be shocked by, because it's just not necessarily me. It's not Emily Wheatley in any sort of way. The silhouette, the style, like just no way. In material, I'm not a fan of Tool. Like, I don't know what's happening, but it's just kind of on my wish list for fun. I think if I had the opportunity, if I had the budget, if I had the reason, I would for sure buy this. I think I could definitely edge it up and make it more my own and make it more me. I don't even like puff sleeves. I dislike them a lot, in fact. It's just when things are just done in such a beautiful, unique sort of way, the rouging in the sleeves is magic. The just layering of the tulle, gorgeous. And then I absolutely love that it's a mini dress. I love that it's short, because this is something that you would expect to be sort of long and flowy and sort of like matronly. But having that short hemline to me then just adds that little bit of edge and flirtiness and fun. So it's just such a great contrasting piece. And I just think it's such an elevated look. It's on there more because I just want to keep my eye on it and just want to see kind of what happens. So this is definitely on trend for fall, or kind of just for 2023 and 2024, is just those puff sleeves, the rouging, and the tulle. And mini dresses. Mini dresses are very much like on point. So it's like a weird thing. It's like a love-hate sort of thing. It's like I hate it so much that I love it. It's probably where it's at. You know, it's a fine line between love and hate. So I think that's where that dress is. It's living on that line. Who knew? So there we go. There we have it, my friends. Those are the 7 items on my wish list for this trendy fall. Let me know which one is your favorite. Let me know if there's one of these that you would want on your wish list. Let me know what's on your wish list. I love hearing what's on people's wish list, and whether it's silly and something's just so far-fetched or something super practical that you're really excited about. So definitely comment below and let us know. All right, my friends. Well, I hope that wherever you are, whatever weather, whatever season, you are having a beautiful, lovely rest of your day. Stay healthy, stay safe, love, and support each other. And we will definitely be chatting soon. Bye.